Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Diamond. Welcome to another video. And right, if you're not yet a subscriber, please, I don't know what's happening, but please to subscribe and like and share and comment and make your comments be very respectful. I do appreciate each and every one that has already subscribed. So we're gonna run right into um a video, and I just want to take a time out to talk a little bit about struggle. And for me, struggle or struggling or struggle is it's more of a the poorer class of human beings. And that mostly, as I aware, from the ghetto part of a community. You find that, especially when not just teenagers, but when a woman haven't got a stable job, or have not got a job, and yet just want to just start having children. That we wouldn't gonna I wouldn't put it down on the woman to say, like, like to bringing her down or anything like that, because even at one point where a woman would get pregnant and she would have one child, maybe have a twin, and she would go again, and and she has another one or another two. And at that point in time, I'm not gonna go back when went down in my mother time. I'm talking about where the modern bit, because back in my mother days, like more back in the ancient days, you understand, you find that parents or mothers just having children, and they can have 17 children, they can have 14, 15, 10. In the modern world, where you would say, oh, that was in the ancient, so now it's modern, you'd think would we would all think like, oh no, we are not going to be able to afford that or what. It still happen, and I'm going to sadly say this, and the reason for most of these things happen, I'm not going to be here to justify, but just to say it's poverty. And a young lady got pregnant, and she may in wants, in needs, and struggling, and she met a man or whatever, and he's helping her, he's supporting her. And those days, maybe the contraceptive did not, yeah, at that time it exists, but being as the situation at the time, because when you're not in the situation, it's easy to say anything. But the situation at the time, and how it goes with a man and a woman, and they do whatever, and she got pregnant, and maybe she thought, let me take something, and she, after having that child, and she takes something, and it does not help her, it does not work for her. And she's been sick. Oh my God, she's been sick when she take it and all this and that, so she decided to stop taking it. And right there and then, when she decided to stop taking it, now she get pregnant again. She may have triplet, she may have twin, however, we just yeah. And and just gradually, one, two, then she reach all 10. You understand? Just because of this struggle. And no, it's easy said and done, because some people get out of it. Some people get out of it. Some women get out of it by, picking up themselves from their son, to say, you know what, I have 4 children, and I don't want anymore, because the struggle, I was already struggling. I know I have these children. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be harder. Let me try this, let me try that. But in most cases, these people need support. These people need support. They may not have an education. They never finish go to school. Not like not that they deliberately done it, but because of the all struggle, the all struggling, and don't have lunch, don't have money to go to school, the parent, it's just so many reasons, so we are not here like we are putting them down, but struggles are serious, and until a person that is struggling or has been struggling, you know that person, once they get support, most of the time they escaped all of that, but if they don't get any support, or there's no way out, and if they are even trying, and they can't meet their needs, they're going back to square one and doing the same thing, just finding a man to support them. And by the final man is a baby, and it's another baby, and it's another baby, and all these things happen, and it's sad, sometimes, because a lot of women have, not that children's are blessing, don't get me wrong, but a lot of women have more than what they wanted initially. You understand me? And it based because of the struggle, because of what they have been through, because of poverty, and this and the whole thing of need. You understand? And they just fall in that wrong, just fall in that wrong place. Yeah, I'll come back to you guys. Yeah, and every woman take what should I say? Yeah, I'm just here tonight to just encourage these women, these women that have been through, a situation of being struggling, and really, really hurting, because we have loads of women today that have been so hurting. Yeah, I am from the ghetto, right? I am from the ghetto, and it weren't easy, because my mom have 11 of us, and my dad was the breadwinner, so you can understand where that comes. How is that? My dad was the breadwinner for the family. And my mom maybe do little bits and pieces, but my dad is the main, so he's the head of the house. And I mean, I do struggle as well, but thank God I was able to go to school and everything. So that's why I'm saying everybody's situation are different, because I'm from the ghetto. I've gone through struggle. I have gone through it, but yet, like I said, everybody's situation are different. You understand? Maybe another woman would be from the ghetto like myself, but maybe our parents was not around, or maybe the dad weren't around, or both parents are not around, or whatever, so it would be a little harder and that child. But for me, my parents have been in my life and everything, so even though they have so many of us, you understand, and the struggles are real, we were able to go to school. We may not have it, do you understand me, 100% good or whatever, in terms of all the best of whatever, but thanks be to God, he has provided however, you understand. But there and then, whatever happened in terms of being in the ghetto and the struggle and everything, even though my mother and my dad were present, it could happen to me as well, because maybe they are not able to give you all that you need or enough of what you need. But thanks be to God for the liquor, we satisfied. But for those that didn't have it any at all, or for those that, because most of the times these, when these women or these young people, they would try to follow others, friend or whatever, and wrong company or whatever, and they would tell them like, oh yeah, this, that, and you can get it this way or whatever way. But thanks be to God, That's who I am. I've always wanted to be around people that is, that is in a better position than myself, and people that always can lift me up and have something good to tell me, and their direction, they are looking to go into the right directions, and that is so important as well. So with all the struggle and all what have been said, is just telling you that even though you have been through it, that person, everybody deals with it in a different way, because some people, when they're going through struggling, they can easily manipulate it. You can easily manipulate them. You can easily, well, they go astray. You understand? It's not everybody who are, what should I say, firm enough, strong enough to know that, what, despite of this, are still able to have something to eat, are still able to, to able to go to school, are still able. Some people, they are not able to do that. They are easily led. And I just give thanks to the Almighty that I weren't easily led. You understand me? So despite of the struggle that I've been through, and I knew it as well, thanks be to God that it did not reaches me, you know. But then for those that it have reached, and I know you have women today that they love their children, but honestly, having either 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, put it from 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They did not plan for them. They did not wanted so many children, even though it's a blessing, and they're already there and they thank God. If it weren't for struggling, poverty, you understand me? If it weren't for those um hardships, they would have had so many children. But at the same time, we are not bashing the kids, because children are a blessing. But if you weren't in that position situation, you would never, you understand me, have so many that did unplanned. You understand? But listen, guys, never give up despite of all of that. Despite of that, you never give up. You still hold on, still hold your heads up high. It's never too late. It's never too late. It doesn't matter. Age is a number. Whatever you did not achieve, you can still achieve it, because age is a number. Just be strong, have faith, climb and maintain, climb and maintain. Always trust in God, believe in yourself, love yourself. Despite of it all, trust in God, climb and maintain. I'm gonna love you and leave you.